They did, and right now crews still working to kind of untangle this mess. Below us you see a number of those cars you described on the roadside. Crews are out using salt, de-icer, and sand, and also plows to try and clear things up after a rough 24 hours. The Portland-Vancouver area is digging out after heavy snowfall created chaos on the roads. Dozens of cars are still littered along the side of the freeway. They were abandoned by drivers after being stuck in traffic for hours. Across the entire region, road crews worked to get highways moving again, but in many places there were still long delays. This stretch of Interstate 5 between Vancouver and Portland was at a standstill all morning.
The road conditions are treacherous. You got to be careful.
One of the biggest trouble spots was the I-5 ramp to I-84 East near the Lloyd district. A pair of semis were wedged together on this narrow, icy ramp. Traffic didn't move all night. So you've been here since?
Been here since 12:30.
In the morning?
Yes.
Truckers admit the treacherous conditions caught them off guard. What's ultimately the issue here?
Nobody was prepared for it.
And backups were compounded by drivers who abandoned their cars.
And that is not one thing, is all others in there with it. And one right after the next.
The perfect storm, as they say.
Yeah, perfect storm.
But for many, the biggest issue was ODOT. They argue the state agency responsible for Oregon highways was slow to respond.
You know, in different states, they're a little bit more coordinated.
On Wednesday night, in the thick of the storm, most Portland area freeways came to a standstill. KGW's Catherine Cook was stuck in traffic along I-5 for more than 7 hours.
My photographer and I could definitely use a bathroom break, maybe a good stretch, and some food.
With traffic snarled and no snowplow, sanders, or gravel trucks in sight, many drivers complained ODOT was to blame.
If there was anybody on I-5, 84, or 205 that had any kind of life-threatening emergency, they probably would have died. There was no getting through that traffic at all.
What do you say to those folks? Could ODOT have done better?
We were hoping to do better than we did on that. We are down in staff right now. We can't get the roads cleared as quickly as we hope to because we're not at full staff.
ODOT spokesperson Don Hamilton explained the storm moved fast, and crews couldn't clear freeways that were already clogged with stalled cars and semis.
Mother Nature hits us hard sometimes, and we go with the tools as best we can, and sometimes Mother Nature wins, and in this case, Mother Nature won.
Hamilton says crews worked overnight to clear the roads, but with this much snow and ice, in freezing temperatures, it will take time to get freeways back up to speed. Back here live on I-405, you can see the freeway actually looks pretty good here. Now, it really is hit and miss around town. There are other spots that are very slick at this point. The sun certainly has helped to clear some of this snow and ice away. Also, worth mentioning, ODOT brought in crews and equipment from Central Oregon to help with the issues here in the Portland metropolitan area.